Okay. I think we're setting up YouTube Live. Let's see here. Twirl. Okay. I think we're live. Up YouTube Live. Let's see. Okay, great. All right. Well, we're live on YouTube, and I'm here with Quenton Meeks on the dot. Hello, Quenton. How are you? Happy Wednesday.
Hey, Doc. How you doing? Happy Wednesday to you, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. And I guess, you know what, we want to first start off by saying this portion of Quenton Meeks on the dot has been brought to you by Euphoria Science. And Quenton, if someone wants to check out Euphoria Science, what is your Euphoria Science website?
My Euphoria Science website is www.euphoriascience.com/Showtime Q5, or you can just go to www.showtime.com, ShowtimeQ5.com.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's Euphoria Sciences, and Quenton Meeks is that's one of his endeavors. A man of many interesting professions. Quenton, as many of you may know, if you see that beautiful picture in the background, that's Quenton scoring a touchdown in front of 100,000 people, which very few people ever experience that. I was there to watch it, and it was at the Rose Bowl. And then Quenton has gone on to become a professional football player and is right now a free agent. But he's also prepared. He's a three-year professional football player, which is not many people make it to 3 years. So Quenton, congratulations. As you know, NFL is not always the longest career, but you're preparing for life after football, which is always intelligent thing to do. Always knowing that you can't play American football your whole life, right?
That's right. That's right. You gotta plan for after, because it's going to end eventually.
Yeah. Well, tell me what. Let's talk a little bit about Euphoria Science. What is it that brought you to Euphoria Science? What captivated your interest with Euphoria?
The biggest thing to me about Euphoria was when you introduced it to me. And you know, me right now trying to be a very healthy person, and also just trying to be the best me I can be, whether that's, my athleticism or whether that's my health. And you talked about, asked me if I use supplements, and I was like, yeah, I do use supplements. But there's supplements that, I've used, and, I feel effects of some of them, but you like, well, why don't you get some supplements based on your DNA and also like learn about it? And I've always been kind of interested in learning about my DNA. But only thing you can really learn or that's out there is like where you're from or stuff like that, your family origins. But when you introduced me to this company, which is like, you get to understand like what makes you you, and like why certain things in your body happen, what you need to feed yourself, based on who you are, that like really just sparked my interest, because like who wouldn't want that? And, I just feel like once I, get my supplements, I already have my DNA sent off, it's being analyzed at the lab right now as we speak. So I'm excited to get the results back and get my own personalized nutrition and start this journey in life that I'm excited to take.
Yeah, it's an exciting company, and it's wonderful to know that we can help a lot of people increase their immune system or feel better. Health is, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So congratulations on joining the Euphoria team. And another question, let's talk about the sport that we both played in college, which was American football. Our Stanford Cardinal notched another win this past weekend in Nashville against Vanderbilt. And
Yes.
Did you get a chance to watch that game?
I got a chance to catch a little bit of it. but it was fun to watch the parts I did get to see. That's the game I always low-key wanted to play in because like Vanderbilt was one of my schools that I was choosing between there and Stanford. But once I took this trip to Stanford, I was like, Stanford had me sold. But Vanderbilt is a great school, all the respect in the world too. And, it's always fun to see two academic schools go at it against each other. Because the rest of the football world, they always look down on us because they consider us the nerds and everything, and whatever it may be. But it's fun like when we get to go against each other and like put some good football out there and show the world that hey, we nerds can play football too.
Yeah, I can see why you consider Nashville. I happened to go out there and I was really impressed with the city. What a great city is Nashville.
Oh yes, it was great. The few months I was there with the Titans, it was like just to see the city and everything was just amazing. I grew up in Knoxville. A part of my life in Knoxville was born there. So I've been to Nashville before a couple times, but like to see it like as a person that actually lived there for a little bit, like it's a really fun city. And I wish I got to go out a little more in there, but in the future I will.
Yeah, I was just impressed with the city, and as you said, Vanderbilt's a great school. But it was nice to see our Cardinal get another win. And now this coming weekend, this Saturday, we take on the UCLA Bruins. What are your thoughts about that game?
Oh yes, I'm really excited about this game. UCLA woke everybody up in the beginning of the year by beating LSU. I was very excited about that because Pac-12, we don't get any love around the world and around the country. And especially from the SEC, those guys always love to talk down on this, like we don't play football out here. So the LSU to handle their business, not LSU, Oregon, I'll do this stuff. For UCLA to handle their business against LSU, and then for us to beat Vanderbilt, we're on a good roll right now. So, playing UCLA is going to be a really fun matchup. They got a really great offense. And so they're a very fast-paced team, and we like to slow things down and ground and pound. So it's going to be fun to see, what style of football wins out.
Yeah, it should be a good game. And I guess switching from college to professional, our Raiders here in Las Vegas are 2-0, which is, I don't think we've seen that in a while for the Raiders. 2-0, and they got a good win this past weekend against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, I saw that. That team is playing really good football right now, especially that defense. That defense is playing really well. They got a new defensive coordinator there, Gus Bradley, and like he's getting those guys to play really hard. And I think that's going to carry that team for a while. They got a lot of weapons on offense too. And last week they were just throwing it around, and it was like they've been putting up a lot of points and hold teams down. So the Raiders, man, they're going to be a team to watch. So at the end of the season, and it's going to be a fun environment playing in Vegas. The stadium, it looked crazy on Monday night. So it's an exciting time for me right now.
Who are some of the other teams you think, Quenton, who are some other teams in the NFL that you've got your eyes on that they're playing good ball?
The team that stands out top of my head right now is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady is playing lights out, and he's 44 years old, and it seems like he's just getting better. I don't know how the guy's doing it at the age he is, but he might be able to play forever. But the Buccaneers really stand out to me. I would say the Chiefs and the Ravens, they stand out. They played a really good game the other night. The Ravens got that one in a close one. But those are two really good teams that you're going to see in the AFC as well. Those are decent teams that stand out. I'm sure there's some more. But off the top of my head, those are the ones I think about. The Rams also. Can't forget about the Rams. They had it off to a really good start right now. So, it's exciting football right now being played. And, it's only the beginning of the season. So it's only going to get better.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned the Rams because I think they're looking good. And I think they're they've been to a Super Bowl in the last couple of years, and I think the players that experience that, when you get there, you don't always, obviously only one team wins, and if you're not that winning team, if you can keep if some of the players are still on the team, they really, I think they want to get back because they would like to
Right.
get in the ring. So.
Oh, for sure. I can only imagine like players like Aaron Donald on that team that just want to like get to it. Players like Jalen Ramsey, who didn't go to Super Bowl, but seen the AFC Championship game in Jacksonville. So, he definitely wants to get back there. Matthew Stafford, he's hungry to get a ring and prove himself as a quarterback. So that's a very exciting team to watch, and they're going to make some noise as well.
Well, we'd like to have you on every week to talk about college and professional football because you obviously have played at the highest level in both of those arenas, and you're someone that I know a lot of people would love to hear your perspective. And is there any last thing that you want to say about, not only football, but anything on your mind that you want to share with your audience?
No, not necessarily right now. It's week 3. We got a game tomorrow. I think it's the Texans and the Panthers. Two Stanford alums, Christian McCaffrey and Justin Reed going at it, offense versus defense. So that'll be a fun game to watch. Week 3 of the season, football season is always the best time of the year. So that's great. And just me on personal end, I'm just happy to, keep on training and improve myself, staying ready, and, talk to people about nutrition. That's becoming a real big passion of mine now. And I'm learning so much more about it, and the importance of nutrition and the importance of understanding ourselves and our DNA. And I think especially what's going on right now in the world, I think this is like something that can change the world. So I'm very excited about that as well.
And I like if you tip your hat a little bit. That's DNA dealer, baby.
Oh yes, definitely. I'm excited to be one.
Excited to DNA dealer, and obviously a shout out to Liliana Lopez Berge.
Yes, shout out to Liliana. Appreciate you.
She's the mastermind.
Yes,
She's our team leader. And again, Quenton, if people want to find out about Euphoria Science, they can go to your website, right?
Yes, website www.showtimeq5.com or www.euphoriascience.com/showtimeq5.com.
And Euphoria Science is UFORIA Science, right?
Yes.
That's it. Well, Quenton, thank you, brother. Don't leave because we're just going to turn off the tape here. Thanking everybody. Have a great week, and go Cardinal against the Bruins, and go Raiders, and go NFL. Go. Hopefully, it's a great weekend of college and professional football. And we'll be back on next Wednesday, right, Quenton?
Yes.
We're going to make it a weekly touch base and get Quenton's thoughts. So it's Quenton Meeks on the dot, brought to you by Euphoria Science. Thanks, Quenton.
No problem. Thanks,
okay.
Doc. Appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to turn the stop